welcome everyone. So it is Friday and I'm just down at the race village for the Brighton Marathon, and I've collected my race pack, including my race number. My race number is as follows: 10,750, my favourite number, and I've kept this week fairly light so far. So I've done 2 runs, 4 miles at race pace, 4 miles easy. I'm going to do a light run tomorrow, which is the day before the marathon, so that is Saturday. And that will probably just be a couple of miles just to kind of shake the legs out, just very easy pace, very gentle. And otherwise I have also done a couple of other things this week. So on Tuesday I did my strength training, I did my physio exercises, and I also had a nice swim in the sea. But just trying to keep it light. I kind of feel to an extent I've got some kind of pent-up energy because I'm used to running 4 miles. So just looking forward to the marathon later. I did actually feel quite nervous earlier this week, and just as the race was kind of getting nearer. But I have tried to kind of rationalise to myself that this is just one of many events that I hope to take part in. And I've just got to remember to enjoy the day because there's a real buzz around Brighton, and I think it's just going to be a really nice event overall, with the entertainment, the crowds pushing you on. So yeah, really looking forward to it, and just want it to happen really. Just want to get on with it and make a start. Just checking out a giant version of the map here, which is here down on the beach. So you've got Preston Park there, the starting point, and kind of run through town. Up that way, so towards Ovingdean, gets a bit hilly around there, and then back this way, all on the coast towards Shoreham Power Station, and then back along to the finish just here, which is where I am at the moment, just in the beach village. So just looking at the food trucks, the food options they'll have for the end of the marathon. You've got pizza over there, you've got some dirty burgers they're called. Sticking with the dirty theme for this one, dirty mac and cheese. There's Greek over there, and then also on the end, if you want to go straight to the bar, then you can do. This is pretty cool. So they've actually erected a step bridge just for the marathon, so people can go over it. So it's now Saturday, day before the marathon, and I'm about to go and head out for my final run of my training plan, and that's just going to be 2 miles, probably about 20 minutes, very easy pace, just to kind of keep my legs and lungs ticking over. There was something I didn't show you yesterday when I went down to the race village. I bought a few gels there, so I went to one of the nutrition stalls, and I bought some rather odd flavoured gels, which I'm going to try out at another time. So I'm not going to try them out for tomorrow because the mantra "nothing new on race day" is very much in my head. But I got some gels from Goo, some odd flavours. Toasted marshmallow was one I got. Campfire s'mores, that was the second one I picked up. And then the final one, probably the most odd out of all of them, birthday cake flavour. And this one I actually tried out yesterday. So yeah, not for tomorrow, not for the marathon. Don't want to try anything new, but I'll be having those a little bit later on and doing a review of them sometime. And throughout this week, I've just been checking over my kit and making sure that I'm happy with everything I'm going to be using tomorrow. And one of the things I've been doing to try and make sure I've got all of my kit collected together is I've been putting it in this bucket just here. So this is my marathon kit bucket. Everything I'm going to be using, either before or taking along with me, is in this bucket. So as you can see, I've got various things in here. My race pack, shorts there rather. I've got some plasters in there and sun cream, everything in there. There's one thing I'm going to be changing, so I won't go through all of this now because I did what I'm going to be packing for my first marathon video last week, which you can check out on the channel, and I'll link it just above here. But there's one thing that I'm going to be changing about my kit, and that is the top. So the top that I was talking about in that video was a top with sleeves, but actually I've decided to go for a sleeveless top. So this is the top that I'm going to be going for. So I just thought, because of the potential heat, so it might be up to 20 degrees, I really don't want to overheat, so I'm going to go for this running top, sleeveless. Just got it from Decathlon, so cheap vest. I'm going to be using that instead for the marathon. And the weather really doesn't look too bad at all for running tomorrow. So if we look at this, when we'll be starting the marathon, it'll be about 15 degrees, rising to 16, 17, 18, maybe 19 by the end. So there's a high of 20 degrees tomorrow. It's described as light winds, but if you look at the the wind speed, 4 mile an hour, 5 mile an hour winds, maybe rising to 6, really not too bad for Brighton at all. So yeah, pretty pleased with the weather. I mean, my ideal running temperature would probably be about 9-10 degrees, but at this point in the year, we're not gonna get something like that. So on balance, not too bad, the weather at all. As you can see today, it's a bit overcast out there. So if we had something similar tomorrow, I'd be pleased with that. Maybe some sunshine at the end, when people are kind of finishing up and wanting to maybe have a dip in the sea. But yeah, something like that would be good for tomorrow. So finally, just to talk about my goals for tomorrow. Anyone who's tuned into previous vlogs will know that overall my time aim is for sub 3:30. And I've done a previous vlog about my pacing strategy for that, which I'll post just above here in case you want to have a look at that. So that's really my A goal. Sub 3:30, even better would be a PB. So I have ran this distance before. I have done a marathon distance, but it was a solo marathon, so this is my first official marathon. So if I could get sub 3:28:18, that would be even better. So that's kind of my A goal, sub 3:30 / sub 3:28:18. B goal, if things don't go as well on the day, if I maybe pick up an injury or start feeling stiff and can't run as quick as I hope, then sub 3:40. And then my C goal, my kind of absolute minimum, would be to finish. So if things really don't go well, start feeling really dehydrated or get stomach issues or cramp or whatever it is, then just to finish and have my first official marathon out the way would be great. Aside from timing goals, I'm also just hoping to enjoy the event really, because this is the first big event I would have done in a while. So to really get a full experience of the day, to see what's around me in terms of the entertainment, the crowd, all of those things, just to really enjoy the atmosphere and to enjoy the day. So those are my goals. If you're running tomorrow, then best of luck with it. Hope it goes well, and hope to see some of you there as well. My next video is going to be of my race day vlog, so that will be coming up on the channel either tomorrow or sometime later next week. So do tune in for that. And like I said, best of luck if you are running the Brighton Marathon tomorrow.